So in today's video, we're going to be discussing how the Muppets, Disney, and the clothing brand company Gap just released a limited edition line of different Muppet apparel, from t-shirts to sweatshirts. So Kermit, what are we waiting for? Let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back to Justin Talks Puppets, and if you're new here, on this channel we talk all things puppets, Muppets, and more. If stuff like that interests you and you don't want to miss out on any future uploads being released from this channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you'll definitely be notified and alerted on when a new video comes out. Disney is celebrating 70 years of the Muppets, which is kind of cool because this year Disney is also celebrating their 70th anniversary of the Disneyland theme park. So a huge shout out and thank you to Muppet Wiki for covering all this information. Again, back in August of 2024, and it's continuing to the end of 2025, the Muppet Studios has planned a year-long series of celebrations, spotlights, and events and products to celebrate the Muppets' 70th anniversary. And they have been highlighting different obscure Muppet characters to the most recent and popular characters. But not just highlighting and showcasing them, but also sharing that with Muppet fans by highlighting some amazing and incredible awesome artwork from Muppet fans, which include different Muppet characters. For what it's worth, it's actually still pretty cool to see the Muppets being highlighted in this way. And it makes me have high hopes for the future that the Muppets will be honored in this way even without a 70th anniversary celebration. So now, does that mean that the Gap collab with the Muppets is in honor of this? In the different articles that I found and read, they didn't just straight out say so, but it wouldn't surprise me if this all ties together in honor of that 70th anniversary celebration. Here's my mom, Joanne. You have seen her featured on the channel multiple times before. And also on her channel, which you can go check out at youtube.com/StuffToDiscussTV, we did a collaboration interview with the one and only Kevin Carlson of Timothy 2 fame. The reason why my mom is here right now is because she's the one who kind of egged me on, or was cheering me on, not only buy the Muppet/Gap collection apparel, but also, give me a little history. So on her channel, she discusses fashion. And
when he mentioned that Gap, the store Gap, was having a collaboration with the Muppets, I thought, wow, that didn't make any sense. Why would they collab with the Muppets? Not like they can't, but I thought it was so cool. He was giving me meaning why or who's in the collaboration. Since I'm into the whole brands like Louis Vuitton, Coach, and all those things, a lot of creatives, even with Walmart and Target, are bringing brand, hired designer, creative people in to their stores to really reach the young people. Actually, they've been doing pretty good. They've been killing it. With Gap, of course, Zach Posen is the creative director this collaboration with the Muppets, and I thought that was so cool.
Little fun fact, each Muppet character was styled and designed by Gap's creative director and EVP, Zach Posen.
So I told my son, you gotta jump on that because he's a very Americana designer that's on red carpets for certain costume designs. So Zach Posen, he picked for Gap to be their creator back here in February of 2024. They brought him in, has worked with other things with Old Navy. He's creator of that, CEO, also Banana Republic, because they all fall in the umbrella of Old Navy and Gap. Gap is known for reflecting the founder's observation of a generational divide in the clothing industry. So they're more about denim and things like that. So if you see, they're mimicking clothing line, the models, and their denim wear, the quality of the clothing there, I'm not trying to sell it, high quality. And it's pricey when it comes to a t-shirt because honestly, for a t-shirt, you run around 20 to 30 bucks. And there's like 48 bucks or something like that. And you got sweatshirts like in the 60s. But I find that still a little bit more affordable price when you want that type of quality. Companies like Gap and Banana Republic, Levi, Old Navy, they definitely, for children and for families, they clothing last. Yeah, so it's so cool that they are collaborating with Star Wars and Disney of these t-shirts, because they have sweatshirts out. They have, I think it's sweatshirts, right?
Sweatshirts and t-shirts.
Yeah, sweatshirts and t-shirts right now, as we know. First shirt we got here is, of course, you gotta have the guy, and the one and only is Kermit. And look at him, he's got on his denim jacket, look like a little hoodie with it, and also a white t-shirt by the Gap.
I thought it'd be fun to dress my Kermit replica puppet up as kind of how he looks on the Gap t-shirt. Unfortunately, I cannot find this blue jean jacket for the life of me. I don't know where it's at. So Kermit now just looks like either an underground rapper, or he looks like he's cosplaying as Constantine. Spacebar, spacebar, spacebar. than your name. Big, am I wearing something that says bother me?
As you see Gap here, tagline right here with his face on it. Of course, you got Gap by Disney, or collab by Disney. You got the little logo here, the neckline, and I like how it's already imprinted in there, and I have like a little tag because that could be annoying. We got an extra large, so they come in I think small, medium, you know, like the general sizes. Extra large is like, look at, it's huge. It's up to you if you like boxy look or you like it to fit a little bit you know, baggy on you, then that's the look as well. And my son thought, oh, we must bought 2 of these because it's so thick.
The shirt is very thick.
Yeah, so you don't want to wear this in summertime because you're gonna sweat. But yeah, and then the back is just, you know, bare.
From the shirt that my mom was showing, Kermit, that is the actual, like, Kermit is actually being puppeteered by Matt Vogel, and it's the actual puppet that is in the picture. A lot of times from, like, I don't know, the 70s, 80s, 90s, into the 2000s, when they would normally have something like this, where the Muppets are trying on clothes or whatever, it would be a photo puppet, because they would kind of they would look stiff, and that's what photo puppets are for. But it is much more realistic looking when you actually have the puppet itself, you know, modeling in said photo.
Gonzo, and an extra large still because we didn't want to chance it if it was like here. So he is here sporting, looking crazy, of course, mimicking one of the models. He's got a t-shirt as well, but got some denim. It looked like he got a denim jeans with a little belt. What's funny about that, because when I ordered it, it was saying that this was the off-white. I think this is white, and then Kermit is off-white. So, but you tell me, I can see a little yellow. I think Kermit is yellow, off-white, and he's white. And then it didn't have that, you know, like vinegar smell.
Yeah, because he walked
you know, coming out of the...
As we found out, too, I tried to call up the actual Gap stores.
Oh, yeah.
And none of them are selling it
at the store. They didn't even know.
Yeah, I called up the ladies, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm like, okay.
So we had to definitely...
go online.
I don't know if you never knew this, but it's a little secret. It's not much of a secret. But if you didn't want to pay full price online, you can pay through PayPal. They have a 4-time payment, but if you have a PayPal account, or I do believe Afterpay has it. I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure, but look it up. So when you get ready to order, they'll go, well, how do you want to, you know, check out.
Also, unfortunately, for this set line, there are no kids shirts.
True.
There's I believe teen, young adult. If you're an adult,
yes,
they're big shirts. So none for kids.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Also, order the Miss Piggy, which I thought was so cute, and she comes in black though. So these are only colors they have. They didn't have her in white or nothing, but she's mimicking also one of the models, and she has her, of course, her little black gloves on that comes up to her arm, and she's got, you know, the pearls and her t-shirt being Miss Piggy, and I thought that was so cute. And got this in a 2X, and the same thing here, nothing in the back, but again, so soft. White lettering when it's black here. Well, $48 even. I don't know if you see that.
And the sweatshirt are in the 60s.
And the sweatshirt is 68. I think that's not too bad when you get the quality. Again, we talked about quality again, right? So yeah, so this is cute. And then actually the printing on the t-shirts is not cheesy. It's not like it wants to come off. Now I do believe that when you wash it several times down the line, if you wear it often, it will start to, you know, show a little wear. But and I suggest, if you do have t-shirts like this, that I'm doing the motherly thing right now, you wash it you know, turn it inside out, and then, you know, you won't get that type of crinkly kind of thing. But you know, I guess we'll let you know later on down the line.
Did not get is like we said, they also have an animal designed shirt, or a photo of him.
We'll put it up here.
Fozzie Bear.
Yes.
It's not that we don't like them. It's just, again, they can get pretty. This Paul.
Whoever's your favorite character, you know.
All 5 of them can get pretty expensive.
Yeah.
But if you can afford, you know, all, great. If you can afford just one, great.
Yes. Interested in this? We are not sponsored by Gap, but definitely, I thought it was a pretty cool collaboration.
And for those of you, because I know some of you will do this, if you're watching this in the future and the collaboration is done and the link does not work anymore, that means that this is an older video. So I highly suggest to you, and I think my mom would agree, where are some places they can go if they're watching this in the future.
You can go on OfferUp. But chance it if someone's trying to resell it, and also eBay. But yeah, Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, Etsy, or you could go on Poshmark.
Much for letting my mom pop in and give us her expertise. Please do me a favor, and if you'd be so kind, please go check again her channel out at youtube.com/StuffToDiscussTV. It will either be popping up on the screen right now or in the description below. Hey, thanks so much for watching this fun, awesome puppet related video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you learned a lot. And if you did, please do me a favor and Kermit a favor and the other Kermit over here a favor, and go check out the next one right here on the screen. We think you'll enjoy it, and we'll see you over there. Until next time, take care, have a Muppetational day, and have an awesome day. We'll see you next time.